Spiritual Men, Part 2. Spiritual Men, Part 2. Yeah, man. This is a very real matter concerning spiritual men. Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, spiritual men are very, are very, very just like dear to God. I want to say, you know, not anything outside the God of Israel or the real Jesus, but spiritual men overall. I mean, yeah, just getting more in depth with that. I mean, yeah, spiritual men and God, like, they go through a lot, and I will be very transparent concerning this because, yeah, I do play a role in this, but this is not only concerning me, but yeah, I'm just going to be led by the Spirit concerning this stuff. But anyhow, yeah, spiritual men, they go through a lot. They go through a lot. A lot of stuff goes on behind closed doors is what I'm trying to say. And just behind many doors, speaking of that too. And yeah, the enemy is after spiritual men like never before and all this deep stuff. And see, you people who are on the surface, like, this ain't for you. This ain't for you. This ain't for you. The devil is already going to take you people on the surface and who just don't care about God and all that deep stuff, But anyhow, yeah, I mean, spiritual men, yeah, we really, we go through a lot. That's what I'm trying to tell you. And I'm saying because, yeah, I'm a part of this, but this goes out to all the spiritual men as well, too, who are in the real God of Israel and the real Jesus. Yeah, I salute you for just remaining spiritual in God and all this stuff because this stuff is not a game. And once again, yeah, the devil is after spiritual men like never before. That's what you gotta realize about this stuff. And the devil, the devil is like, he's not joking with this stuff. That's what you gotta understand about this stuff. But see, like, he's after spiritual men differently in different ways in a way too. But overall, he's still after spiritual men. That's what you gotta understand about spiritual men. And see, you females and you other beings too, as I'm being led by the Spirit, you're not aware of this matter. And spiritual men overall, yeah, I mean, as I'm being led by the Spirit, they genuinely just want the best for you. But see, spiritual men are not going to be manipulated either, though. I'm being very real. Spiritual men not going to be manipulated, and they're not going to be taken advantage of. And see, that's why a lot of you females have problems with spiritual men, and you don't value spiritual men. And see, God is just watching this stuff too, because God, I keep telling you, you people, God is aware of all these matters, and you people underestimate the real God. You underestimate the God of Israel is what I'm telling you. You underestimate him concerning this stuff. You females and you other beings too. It's not just females, but just keying in on these matters that I'm saying. Like you females, you overlook spiritual men, and then God just hands you over to the devil. And see, you females who underestimate spiritual men, like God just basically, he gives you what you want overall. And see, when you get what you want, you realize that it's not like sunshine and rainbows, and it's not as certain people may say and all this stuff, like the grass is not greener on the other side. I know some of you may be familiar with this, so yeah. All glory to God. But anyhow, the grass is not greener on the other side concerning what you females with the stuff. You females who overlook spiritual men. And I mean, God is just basically like, God is in the midst of this stuff is what you gotta understand. Because spiritual men, we truly hold much treasure in the Spirit concerning God. And we really love God. Spiritual men really do love God. Spiritual men care about the will of God, and they care about souls too. That's what you gotta understand. And see, these other men, they don't, because they're not a part of this stuff. And it doesn't matter who you are hearing this, but certain individuals need to hear this as well. But this is not for everybody. But anyhow, spiritual men overall just we go through a lot. Spiritual men go through much stuff too. And yeah, I do play a part in this too. But, this goes out to you other spiritual men who are in God and the real Jesus. Anybody outside of that stuff, no, this is not for you. But anyhow, spiritual men go through a lot. They go through a lot of attacks. It's a lot of stuff just on spiritual men's back. And I'm talking about spiritually. This has nothing to do with your carnal mind. And this stuff is deep. This stuff is very deep because God sees the bigger picture concerning spiritual men. That's what you got to understand. And concerning the journey and his will is what you got to understand. And overall, spiritual men, like, we just fulfill what God is calling us to fulfill. That's what you gotta understand about spiritual men. And I do play a role in this, but this goes out to you other spiritual men too. I salute you. And may the God of Israel truly be with you and help you get through your trials and tests and all this deep stuff too. He's leading me to say this stuff. Yeah. And a lot of you I bear witness with, and others I don't. But it still goes out to you. And even you certain individuals, as he's leading me to say, who've turned your back on me and all that stuff. Man, I don't know what to say about that stuff. I don't, I may have mentioned this before, but I have not turned my back on you certain people who have. And you people do know who you are and all that deep stuff. And I'm not wishing anything concerning anything. I want to say like just anything like concerning any like thing negative or anything is what I'm trying to say. No. But I'm also true, as I'm being led by the Spirit. I'm not praying for everybody in the Spirit concerning this matter either, too. No. But I'm also not like praying on anybody's downfall either. But see, God is dealing with these matters on a deeper level than you know. And this stuff just goes out to many people concerning this stuff. But this ain't for everybody. No, it's not. But I'm just being led by the Spirit. I will not quench. I will not quench him. That's what I'm trying to tell you. But anyhow, overall, spiritual men just go through a lot. And it's just a lot of attacks by the devil, man. That's what you don't understand about spiritual men. There's so many attacks. There's so many snares that this guy is trying to bring spiritual men through and into and all this stuff. So many traps, so much, just demonic voices too. That's what I'm trying to say too. Demonic voices. A lot of people, speaking of that, turning your back. A lot of people do turn their backs on spiritual men too, including you women too. And see, God is just allowing you women and you other people who turn your back on spiritual men to reap where you sow. That's what you gotta understand. And I'm talking about spiritual in the God of Israel and Jesus and who God truly picked and who he truly has interest in. Everybody else outside of this, you're just outside of this, and get prepared for hell. Get prepared for the lake of fire. Some of you just outer darkness too, and in many other worse places too. God is going to deal with you people. I know he is, and he already is, But anyhow, spiritual men though overall just go through much stuff, much suffering, just a lack of a lot of stuff too. That's what you got to understand about spiritual men. We lack a lot of stuff, at least on the surface, but spiritually we hold much treasure. And all glory to God concerning this. But see, everybody's not a part of this stuff. Everybody is truly not. And it doesn't matter if they profess, to be spiritual. I keep telling you, if it's outside of the God of Israel and the real Jesus, this is not for you. It doesn't matter if you're hearing this or not. But anyhow, spiritual men go through a lot, and overall it's just a lot of warfare with the devil once again. And a lot of warfare. A lot of people come up against spiritual men, a lot of beings. And overall, if you don't value spiritual men concerning you females and concerning just overall other beings as well, no matter if you're female or not, but just speaking to y'all as well, then, you're just overlooking God's kingdom, especially if they are truly genuine in God, and they're fighting for righteousness' sake and all this stuff. Whether you're female, whether you're a family member, it doesn't even matter. Anybody who's overlooking spiritual men, you're overlooking the things of God and His kingdom. That's what you're doing. And spiritual men, yeah, they do pray to the real Jesus, is what I'm telling you, and God, and they have a deep prayer life, and it's just outside of this realm.